A reading from the Holy Gospel according to John, chapter 1, verses 35 to 42. The passage is taken from the Message version of the Bible. The next day, John was back at his post with two disciples who were watching. He looked up, saw Jesus walking nearby and said, "Here he is, God's Passover lamb." The two disciples heard him and went after Jesus. Jesus looked over his shoulder and said to them, "What are you after?" They said, "Rabbi," which means teacher. "Where are you staying?" He replied, "Come along and see for yourself." They came, saw where he was living, and ended up staying with him for the day. It was late afternoon when this happened. Andrew, Simon Peter's brother, was one of the two who heard John's witness and followed Jesus. The first thing he did after finding where Jesus lived was find his own brother Simon, telling him, "We have found the Messiah," that is Christ. He immediately led him to Jesus. Jesus took one look up and said, "You are John's son, Simon? From now on, your name is Cephas, or Peter, which means rock." The Gospel of the Lord.
Reflection according to St. John chapter 1 verses 35 to 42. Instrument in bringing me to you. On the following day, John was standing there again, with two of his disciples. As Jesus walked by, John looked at him and said, "There is the Lamb of God. We have found the Messiah," which means the Christ, and he brought Simon to Jesus. Jesus looked at him and said, "You are Simon, son of John, but you shall be called Cephas," which means rock. Teachers in China are not encouraged to have any religion, and those who profess any faith are required to sign a promise that they will in no way talk about their beliefs in school. Lucy is one of those few teachers. She teaches middle school students. One of her fellow Catholic teachers told her that they teach catechism classes to children in the parish every Sunday, and invited her to join and help. Though busy from Monday to Saturday, and at times even on Sunday, Lucy went to the church and saw that many children were happy playing some activities and enjoying their lessons. At least, in their place, the children are still allowed to go to church, unlike in other places where school teachers keep watch in front of the church to send home any children who may come. As she was a teacher herself, she was happy she could also teach about her faith to the children. Since then, she has taught catechism classes every Sunday. But they make it a point not to make it known outside the church. Jesus, thank you for the people who have been instrumental in bringing me to you. Grant me the grace to remain in your love so that their effort may not be in vain.